I am Honorable Richard Tinadi, the founder and the CEO of SWIFTtrip. And in this series of today's lecture, we'll be giving a preview of what SWIFTtrip entails. Initial business launch before we scale global. We're launching in Nigeria and the United Kingdom, and this is our certificate of incorporation. CSC certificate Nigeria is given, CSC Nigeria is given, the United Kingdom certificate, which I told you, do we need this? Just check it out. Do we need it now? No. What we need, this is not in Nigeria. I am here talking. That's what I need now. Any other person can buy shares wherever they are. I don't need Italy certificate before I have shareholders of SWIFTtrip in Italy. Now, today, that man can no longer make noise who said it is impossible for you to even register the business in the United Kingdom, let alone launch. What a low mindset. When some people see this certificate, the first thing they do, they copy the number, rush to start making research. Is it true? Is it true? If I want to flood this page with certificates of all the nations of the earth, I will do it. What makes SWIFTtrip stands out from the others? This is another section. What makes SWIFTtrip stands out from the others? Introducing the pay your customers. This is where you understand the customer's benefit in SWIFTtrip. And now I would give you this analysis right here. Do you see the screen showing a chart? We're using the e-taxi as an illustration, but this covers all sections in SWIFTtrip. You can see it starts from the passenger, who is regarded as the profit generator. That passenger pays whatever, in whichever currency, whichever amount, it is considered as 100%. That's how the company would sum it up to share or distribute profits around to the needed parties. First beneficiary is the person who pays the money. Incredible. He gets 2% out of it. The other day I overheard some person saying, the company can do that now because it will only just overcharge people. When they overcharge people, just take what you've already paid and give to you. Say, that's not what we're doing here. I'm so happy that we have other companies running the same business of e-taxi. A company who is into e-taxi, let's say I am at the headquarters of SWIFTtrip, and from here to a place they call GROA would cost about 4,000 naira or 3,000 naira. Booking an e-taxi ride. If a person takes any e-taxi business now out there is none you will get 2% cashback from. The driver and the company ends, then the company knows how to distribute to their shareholders. But do you know that in SWIFTtrip, that same distance will cost 3,000 naira as well, or 4,000 naira as the case would be. The same with others, but you earn a cashback of 2%. That has never happened. This is what we call sense of belonging. That sense of ownership. Every customer is a shareholder. You own a share in the business, and it doesn't just end there. I will show you other benefits of the customer, but let's see. You see the company in the golden box. 10% is reserved for what? That's your money as well as a shareholder. That's your money. The company reserves it for global expansion of the business. That 10% is what I say. SWIFTtrip has gotten to the point where it can build itself from there on. It doesn't need any external factor to come say, I am. So when some companies launch, they are rushing to stock exchange markets so they can get shareholders. People will then say, okay, this company is doing well, I will buy shares. SWIFTtrip don't need that. Do you get it? He that has ear will understand. If we do that, we just do it maybe out of helping more persons to get stocks, whatever, in SWIFTtrip. It's not needed. How people judge business, they say, is it in Nigerian stock exchange? And many will not do their research properly to understand that you cannot put a vision a vision in the stock exchange market. Idea. If you can do that, you are asking why SWIFTtrip is not in the Nigerian stock exchange. Think of an idea and go and put it in stock exchange. If you can do that, then you will now come question SWIFTtrip. I have thought about an idea I want to launch. I just registered it in CAC, and then now I have launched it in the stock exchange market. So why is SWIFTtrip not in the Nigerian stock exchange market? Then I will now begin to dialogue. So, the profit shareholders, that is the foundational customers, you and I today, coming to build our business, are waiting for its arrival. The 5% which goes to us, remember, from you as an individual, you are earning 0.5025%. Don't forget that. So together, 5% to the owners. And then 80% goes to the drivers. I'm doing this because some persons have already taken a note down to say, okay, the company is giving 5% to the shareholders and then it will launch business after 3%. So where's the 95% going? That's a question that this slide is already tackling. It's answering your question already if you had that question. Many would think it's the CEO that is keeping the 95%. But now you understand. 80% to who? The driver. How much percent is left? 3%. Now look at what happens. The company would have also be able to keep that to itself. Here's what the company did. The company said, who is the person who recommended that customer to us? Take 1%. Who recommended that person? 0.3%. Who is the third person in that chain? 0.1. And who is the fourth person to that chain? Take 0.1. This is something that customers who never knew about this process, they are shareholders just by recommending people to make use of the service. They get paid for life. SWIFTtrip is coming to end joblessness worldwide. Any country we launch, we are employing the entire citizens of that nation. A person is still saying, I am jobless. Just ignorance of not knowing or hearing about SWIFTtrip. Then the company has what left? 1.5%. And the company says, it is not enough. We are not keeping that. Who recommended the service provider? Who is the driver? That first person, take 1%. The second, take 0.3%. The third and the fourth, 0.1 respectively. And that is 1.5%. Profit shares successfully distributed